opposing defense hasn't been able to set up.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers. He wants this game played at breakneck pace as much as possible. He was very clear saying the fast break is going to be our best friend today. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks, Doris. Here's insanity. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket, and that one's good. Jang's got his first points of the game.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Insanity cashes in for a double-digit lead. Insanity's got 8 points.
Well, when you start getting the attention of Kevin Durant, you know you've made it in the NBA. Reports of those two have a bit of a friendly rivalry going on.
I'm not sure you want to give KD any reason to go harder against you or your team, but congrats to him for making enough noise in the NBA where the stars have started to take notice of it.
Levine, good.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Westbrook kicks to Adams. He dishes it to Land. Durant up top. Shoots. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that result was no surprise, Clark, because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Reggie Jackson comes in for Lamb. Martin with the bucket.
Boy, such standing patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Westbrook, coming off a solid outing against Portland.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Rubio, the pass to Insanity. Wiggins kicks to Martin. The Thunder pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all.
Nice shooting.
Play.
Big groups of deciding to change it up. Timberwolves leading by 8. So for Oklahoma City right now, backcourt tandem Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Durant is out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's Collison in at the 5 spot. Another miss by Minnesota.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Back to Durant. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him.
Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
The shot's good from Insanity.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Thunder trailing by 8. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Collison with the screen for Westbrook. And he converts the layup.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot on.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Bucks made some nice plays. He had 11 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve, you begin taking a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably depends on how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over just the confidence and carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. When you perform well, then you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
And it's Martin missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Morrow dishes to Collison. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Levine. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Lamb passes to Morrow. And Lamb kicks to Durant. Fade away. Minnesota with the rebound. The Insanity's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bean passes to Insanity. And Durant sends it back.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Lamb slams it home.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Levine kicks to Martin. Here's Levine. He's covered by Westbrook. Levine passes to Insanity. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Stolen by Levine. Wiggins kicks to Levine. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Tie game in Minnesota. And
Scott, you faced an...
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
now.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 20 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Minnesota, Insanity in at power forward. Martin is out there with Levine. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Durant can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And again, it's Minnesota.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Kicks to Durant. The 17-footer. That's good. Durant's got 22.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
There's the pass to Insanity. High arcing shot, and again, Kevin Martin.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Westbrook passes to Lamb. Back to Westbrook. Now the feed to Lamb. To the middle. Here's Adams. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Thunder.
We've talked about rebounding being a key factor in winning. Free throws and free throw percentage is another one of those key factors in winning. This team is the best in the league at making free throws, and that's one of the reasons they're successful.
Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Westbrook kicks to Adams. There's the pick. Passes it to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Lamb. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. Complete domination. What a game for Insanity. 12 points and 4 assists as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Durant. Both free throws good from Insanity. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Adams. Over in the corner, Lamb. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Levine, good.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook dishes to Morrow. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. You look at the numbers, impressive.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
And finish off by Collison. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
No good for an Insanity. Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook kicks to Collison. Pass to Morrow. Outside Westbrook. There's the dish to Lamb. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lamb's got 7 points.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Bean passes to Insanity. Inside. Deflects the pass. Wiggins dishes to Jang, and that is good. He has 6.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Westbrook, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Wiggins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the ball,
That's it.
control of your body and put it in the...
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
And here's Jackson, averaging 10 points per contest. Feeds it to Durant. The putback is no good. Tries a three off the inbound. Missed.
Friday, November 20th, Dirk Nowitzki in the depth.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Insanity.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
Minnesota leading by 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant is out there with Jones. Then it's Xavier Henry. Then there's Jackson. And it's Adams in at the 5. Rubio the pass to Insanity. And Rubio kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? And that's just an awful turnover.
Martin's checked in for Brewer. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Perry Jones. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Xavier Henry. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jackson. Three-pointer, Martin, and he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Collison with a screen on Rubio. It's Durant with the drive. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 27 points for Kevin Durant. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Rubio. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
Jang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wiggins comes in for Young, and that one's good. Westbrook.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Got it all. Rubio the pass to Insanity. The 9-foot shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good. Levine's checked in for Minnesota. And so Adams nails both of them. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Westbrook kicks to Collison. Back to Westbrook. Collison with the screen for Westbrook. Outside Collison. Wide open. Here's Adams. Outside for Durant. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Levine. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Levine passes to Wiggins. Fires for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Levine. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. Here's Dang. And the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty acceptable?
Should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Bean passes to Insanity, and the shot is good. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
This is to Adams. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Goes back up. Bean with the rebound.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Over to the wing. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Collison. Sinks it. And the shot from Insanity.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. There's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Westbrook dishes to Collison. Here's Adams. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Levine. To the inside. Insanity. That's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, just as hot as he was last time out.
And so they foul intentionally. Minnesota making a switch. Bekovic is checked in to the inside. And he goes in for the top. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
Yeah, when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so here is Oklahoma City. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That 3 puts them well within striking range, guys. Huge shot.
I'll say that's how he's getting his points, much more so than inside.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. 20 seconds left in the game.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Zach Levine.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Insanity.